Okay, a little bit of a slow start, but I think we're here now. Hi, I'm Teacher Oakley, and for the next hour or so, once again, we'll be looking at idioms at this hour. And today, and actually tomorrow as well, we'll be looking at idioms which are related to money, having it or not. Lots of idioms related to money, so it's going to take a couple days to cover them. As usual in this class, students will take turns doing some simple exercises, fill in the blank type exercises, and we will kind of talk about the idioms as we go along through the lesson. Because we may be able to brainstorm together other associated idioms that have the same purpose or meaning, as well as maybe talk about the situational use of the idioms. Occasionally, some idioms are only used to talk about other people. For example, never about ourselves, or the idiom is used in business but not really anywhere else. Those types of things, to kind of clarify when and where the idioms are used. Okay, hello, Senia, how are you today?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Okay. Okay, I've got a I've got a toothache is what I've got. So other than that, I guess I'll live. But yeah, I'm okay. All right. Well, plenty of room in the class. If others would like to join us, come on in anytime. We're gonna start off here looking at some literal meanings. We're gonna look at mostly a whole bunch of phrasal verbs to start off with. Okay, hang on a second. Having a small technical problem. All right, try that again. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Oops. Okay, here we go. All right. The Hangout's a little bit sticky today. Maybe it's me. I don't know. All right. First, we're going to look at some idioms, lots of phrasal verbs and other verbs as well on our list that will be keywords in the idioms that we actually look at. So good to get a good understanding of them before we start looking at the idioms. Number one, Senia.
If you reduce the price of something, you set back or knock off a few pounds.
Yeah, definitely knock off a few pounds or a few dollars or a few rubles or drachma or whatever you happen to be buying it with. Whatever. Right. You knock off a few pounds. It is possible to set back a price. That means you put the price back to what it used to be. All right. It was 100, then it was 150. You set it back to 100. Just like you can set back a clock, you move the clock back in an hour. So it could be under certain circumstances set back. You're right. But you knock off a few pounds. Well, since we're looking at these words, we might as well, since it's just you and me, we might as well talk about any other meanings. Are there any other meanings to knock off as a verb?
Knock
Can you
off.
think of any?
Mm-mm.
Okay, here's one. Well, we're ahead on the project, so I think we're going to knock off at 4 o'clock today. Knock off work. Knockoff could also be used, I guess, kind of idiomatically to talk about stopping work, quitting work, specific, and usually specifically. Well, no, can be general. If you're a new employee, I might say, "Oh, we start at 9 and we knock off at 5 o'clock normally." Okay. How about as a noun, Sinia? What is a knockoff?
Mm, maybe the time when we are
No.
leaving from work now. Can be
Mm,
now.
no, it can be a noun, a knockoff. If you buy, I don't know, what's a famous brand of purse or something? I don't know, fashion. Yves Saint Laurent, or I don't know. Okay, you buy a knockoff. Okay, Chanel number 5. You're gonna buy a Chanel number 5, very famous ladies brand of perfume. If you buy a knockoff of Chanel number 5, it's an imitation.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, a knockoff is an imitation of usually a well-known brand. So, okay, obviously probably not the same quality. Uh, Obviously different manufacturer, but okay, that is a knockoff. Okay, moving on. How about number 2?
If something is loose, you need to pick up it.
Uh,
No,
no. First of all, with pickup is one of
pick
those
it up.
phrases. Yeah, that's
Mm-hmm.
right. That's right. Pronouns would make the phrasal verb separable. You have to separate the verb and the pronoun. You normally say pick it up. Uh, no, it's loose, like a screw. So, or your belt is loose, or
Splash it.
your shoe.
I don't
Uh,
know.
how about tighten? Make tighter. Okay, you tighten it. You make it more secure. Like things that you adjust, like a belt, or you tighten your shoelaces before you start
Mm-hmm.
running, or yeah, a screw is loose. You get a screwdriver and you tighten it. Yeah. Okay. And moving on, number 3.
Children like to each other with water when they go swimming. Splash.
Yes, they do. Oh, okay. Uh, yeah. Splash. Make. Okay. Splash. You slap your hand in the water. You splash the water on somebody. All right. Okay. That's pretty straightforward. I think we're going to get into the idiomatic uses of splash very shortly. So let's just continue. Number 4.
When children receive birthday presents, they usually rip off the paper to see what's inside.
Yeah. Okay. Rip off the paper. Okay. Or tear off the paper, or tear the paper. All right. Uh, right. Rip, shred, tear. Yeah. What's another meaning of rip off?
Mm, oh, I don't know.
It means to steal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. If somebody ripped you off, they stole from you. It can be rip off and then object noun. Somebody ripped off my computer a few weeks ago, for example, or the store clerk overcharged you. You might say, "Oh, she ripped me off. She took more money than she was supposed to." And that can be a noun or a verb. Okay.
Okay.
Um, Moving on. Number 5.
If your progress is delayed, For example, doing a project at work, you are pick up.
No.
Setback or pick up? I found
Yeah,
setback.
setback. Yeah, setback is what we're looking for. You have a setback. Again, this could be a verb or a noun. This meaning, um, okay, okay, we've had a setback. So it means you're going backwards. Well, very similar to what when we talked about, you can set back a price, move it backwards. Basically, you set back the time on your clock, you move the time back. It means your clock or your watch is too fast, you need to set it back. Okay, almost the same idea here. A delay or a setback could be for a project, as here. Okay, whatever. Maybe you're traveling and you're trying to get to somewhere, and there's a delay, there's a traffic jam. Oh, we've had a setback. We're going to be late.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Often used in business in this way, actually. And last one. Here it is.
Yes,
Easy
if you
reading.
drop something, you have to pick it up.
There you go. Okay. Okay. Actually, lots of meanings for pickup. Can you think of any other besides this example here in the material is the very physical meaning. You reach down with your hands and you lift it into the air. You pick it up. Okay. Can you think of any other meanings for the phrasal verb
We can
pick up?
pick up someone from school, like parents pick up their children.
That's right. To retrieve them, right? Fetch them, like that. That's right. Any others? And in the same way, you can pick up some milk from the market on your way home. You buy something or fetch something, usually something relatively small and inexpensive, right? Okay. Any other meanings?
Maybe, but I don't remember right
Okay.
now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it can mean to go faster. The coach might tell you you need to pick it up out there. Pick up the energy level. Pick up the your awareness, your energy. It's something often used in sports. Oh, I'm running late in the. I'm running late. I'm not going to be able to finish the project in time unless I pick it up. And often, pick it up a notch is an idiom it's used in. Pick it up a notch. Go faster. Work harder. Pick it up a notch. Not notch. Pick it up a notch. Okay, and one more it is another common usage. If you go into a bar and you manage to go home with someone of the opposite sex, you have congratulations, you have picked them up.
Okay.
Yep. Well, it's just the meaning. Okay, let's move on. Hopefully, knowing all that will help us with the idioms. Okay. All right. Pick up bargains. All right. The whole phrase is things can be dirt cheap. Okay. The idioms are actually inside of these phrases. Pick up a bargain. Cost over the top. Something's dirt cheap. Pay through the nose. Cost an arm and a leg. Okay. This next exercise is in the form of a conversation, two people speaking. So one person may make a statement or whatever, ask a question, the other person may reply. The idea is so we get to get the idea of what it would sound like in a conversation. All right. Senior, you want to go ahead and give it a try? Number one.
I checked the prices in that new restaurant yesterday. Pizza starts at £8. £8? That things can cost a bit over the top,
I don't know.
isn't
Is
it?
that expensive?
No, it's I don't know. Expensive or not? For
Right.
us, yes. I
Yeah.
think yes,
Okay.
expensive.
Depends where you are, I suppose. Okay. 8 pounds. Well, yeah, that'd be expensive where I am too. That. Okay. That's a bit over the top, isn't it? Okay. If I don't know what pizzas cost in Great Britain and England, so I have no idea if it's supposed to be that's a bit over the top, isn't it? Or if that's dirt cheap.
Mm,
I,
yes, maybe that too, because it's restaurant, not cafe or something like that.
yeah,
I don't know. It's normal price actually in Europe.
yeah, right. So I don't know if they're trying to say it's cheap or it's expensive. I have no idea. I don't know. A pizza here costs about $6, $6, $5 or $6. So
And it rush about $3 or $4. So
really,
yes.
it's very cheap. Okay. Anyway, so it's all relative. Where you are, it's all relative. Number two.
Have you seen John's new car? Yes, lovely, isn't it? I bet it. Uh, can you scroll up?
Yeah. Sorry.
It it's something which is very expensive. I don't know. It's a strange sentence. I bet it's something which is expensive. Can I set you back a bit? I don't know. It's
Uh,
unreal for me.
okay. Well, the idea is it's expensive. Yeah. So you can alter the sentence, set him back. I bet it set him back a bit. That's possible. Yes. Or it's also possible, I bet it cost him an arm and a leg. I
So
bet
we
it
should
cost an arm and a
change
leg.
in the first sentence. Yes, we shouldn't just take and put in the sentence. We should change it.
What? What?
The first sentences. No, first the top
Oh,
of the sentences. Things can cost a bit over the top. Things, la la la. So we should change
oh,
it to put
oh,
in
yeah,
the.
yeah, yeah. You're gonna have to change it, right? Yes,
Okay.
yes, definitely. Even the first one, that's a bit over the top. You can't say
Yes.
thing. Yeah, right,
Things.
right. Yes, you're definitely gonna have to change it. Sorry. Yeah, and there's some of these things mean expensive, some mean cheap, but um, yeah, either one of those idioms would work if you altered it. I bet it cost an arm and a leg. I bet it set him back a bit. Okay, try number three here.
What have you been doing this morning? Just shopping. It's first one. I picked up
Mm-hmm.
bargains in
It,
the sales. A few bargains in the sales.
okay. Yeah, that's it. All right. You pick up a bargain. You get a great deal on something. Oh, I got a great deal. I picked up a few bargains. I picked up a few good deals. Yeah, okay. Various forms. Really, it's just the same meaning as saying I picked up a quart of milk on the way home. Really, it just means you got it. You acquired it. You brought it home with you. That's basically it. Okay, moving on. Number 4.
Renting a flat in London is getting more and more expensive. It's ridiculous. I know, you have to for anything with more than 2 rooms.
Ah,
Have to pay through the nose?
very good. Okay, that's it. All right. Yeah, that's the best fit for sure. You have to pay through the nose for anything with more than 2 rooms. Oh, yeah, all right. Okay. Uh, all right. A person is the subject with this expression. You have to pay through the nose. John probably paid through the nose for his new car. So, uh, yeah, you need a person to be the subject, but yeah, the idea is you paid a lot of money. Okay. Uh, yeah, usually, like in the sentence, like you really don't have a choice. I mean, nobody's going to pay a lot of money if they have a choice for something cheaper of the same quality. So this one's going to be used for things where you don't have much choice. You got to pay rent, you got to pay your electric bill, uh, or maybe often used to talk about a fine or something. Oh, I got a speeding ticket the other day. I had to pay through the nose. Okay, looks like Ken has joined us. Hi, Ken.
Yes, hello.
Hello. We're doing idioms. Idioms is related to money, and right now, mostly idioms that have to do with paying too
Okay.
much or getting a good deal, whatever. Uh, you want to jump in at number 5?
Number 5. Where do you get your blank videos from? A little shop behind the library. They are blank there. They are something which is expensive. You can pay through. The things you can shop.
So
You
my
pick up
guess is they're talking about a good deal.
good deal.
Yeah.
Uh, things can be dirt cheap. Things can be dirt cheap.
Yeah. Okay. So I forgot to mention we've got to
Mhm.
alter these statements up here a little bit. So yeah, a little shop behind the library. They're dirt cheap there.
Mm.
All right. The videos are dirt cheap there. Since he's asking for advice, you're gonna advise somebody where to buy it cheap,
Mhm.
of course. All right. Dirt cheap, very inexpensive. Very common expression, by the way. Yeah. All right. Senior number 6.
Hey, I like your new jacket. It is new, isn't it? Yes, I got it last weekend. It wasn't cheap. It cost me an arm and a leg.
There you go. Okay. Cost me an arm and a leg. Okay. Yeah, it has to be that. Yeah, because of the sentence structure, there's nothing else that we could put. All right, an arm cost an arm and a leg just means very general. It just means it's very expensive. You can use this in your personal life, buying whatever, from this a small. Okay, well, not like a pack of gum. Yeah, maybe. I don't know why. I tried to buy a pack of gum at the airport, and it cost an arm and a leg there. They wanted like $5 for a pack of gum. Anything that seems like way too much. Anything at all can be used in business. Okay, we had to buy 15 tons of steel. It cost an arm and a leg, but we can't just stop production. Really, anything at all. Ken, number 7.
Okay, sorry I'm late. I had to get a taxi here. He charged me 12 pounds. Is that normal? 12 pounds? I'm afraid you've just been... Things can cost a bit over the top.
Mm, no.
No.
Okay. That Okay, again, we're going to have to alter these. With a bit over the top, you'd say, oh, that's a bit over the top. And by the way, we already used that one. I forgot to mention, a bit over the top can be used to talk about the price of something. It seems like it's too much. But also, it is also used to talk about the way people are acting, if they're too dramatic. All right, whatever, crying in public or
Yeah.
causing a scene. Oh wow, it's a little bit over the top, or being more angry than they should be, things like that.
So
We use the same expression. So that's not it. Anyway, no,
being
I'm afraid.
verb next noun should be the noun. So things can
Well,
post anomaly.
actually, no.
No?
You have
No?
just been. Could be because of the verb tense. Let's talk about that.
Past
Have
participle.
been. Okay, so this would be a passive present perfect.
Passive.
Mm. The action happened to, well, you in this sentence.
You've just been shop can knock money off an item.
No.
But it's not a shop. Tax.
No, it's definitely going to be a verb. Okay, the idea, the person doesn't know how much it costs. And the other person says, oh no, okay, you paid too much money. You've just been.
Just be. You can pay through the nose. Rip off. Yes, rip
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
Can be ripped off, yes.
Okay, yeah, that's it. I'm afraid you've just been ripped off. Okay. Yes. It can mean somebody actually steals something from you. Somebody ripped off my cell phone. They took my cell phone. Or it can mean they overcharged you. It's also very common. And it can be a noun too, by the way. What a rip-off is a common statement if you're shopping, or maybe you bought a product and you bring it home and it breaks instantly before you can use it. Equally, okay, maybe you buy a lighter or something, some small gadget for only $1. But it doesn't matter how, it doesn't have to be a car or a house. You go to light the lighter the first time and it breaks. It falls apart. Then you might say, what a ripoff. God, what a piece of garbage. It's still a ripoff, even though it's only $1. All right, Sinya, number 8.
£50 for a CD player. How did you manage to get it so cheap? It's an X-Play model, so they set £45 back, the last price? I don't know.
No, again, it is possible to use set back with the price, but only if you're setting the price back to what it was before. So it wasn't this price before. They just
Discount.
yeah, they discounted. So
money off. They knock £45 off.
Yep. Past tense, knocked £45 off the list price. Okay, the list price is the standard price, by the way. Useful collocation, whatever the price is supposed to be. Okay. And all right, an informal, okay, kind of amusing way of asking the price of something is, what's the damage? You might say this to your waiter in a restaurant. If you're gonna pay for the lunch or whatever, you might say, all right, what's the damage? Or anytime you don't know exactly what the cost is going to be. I don't know, get your car worked on, something like that, or you get a computer and you're buying everything, okay, with the mouse, the desk, the keyboard, the speakers, the camera, the headphones. What's the damage? Add it up for me. or even in the supermarket. Okay, let's go. So here's some more. Tighten our belts. More verbs. We're going to fill in another fill-in-the-blank exercise in the form of a dialogue this time. Straight up, are going to use these verbs to fill in the blank. So be aware you may have to change you may have to conjugate the verb. You may have to pay attention to the verb tense. Okay, Ken, over to you. Number 1.
Okay. Bad news, I'm afraid our rent is going up £20 per week. Well, we'll just have to be careful what we spend, blank our belts a bit, tighten our belts.
That's it. All right. Tighten your belt. Of course, the imagery, the picture in your head is, of course, you're starving. You don't have enough money for food to eat. So as you go hungry, you tighten your belt. Okay, so that's kind of the imagery behind the idea. If you're going to tighten your belt, you're going to spend less money. You can't afford as much. So you have to be more frugal, is the formal English word. Frugal, you're careful with your money. All right, senior number 2.
Well, that was delicious. Let's get the bill. I'll pay for this. No, Barry, it's going to be expensive. Let's go house.
Very
No?
good. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Very good.
Yes.
Let's go halves. All right, just a common way to express it, splitting it. You might hear a native speaker, let's go halvesies, although that's a little, obviously informal. Let's go
And
halvesies.
go Dutch? Something like that? Or no? It's not similar.
Well, yeah, sure. You go Dutch. Yeah. Go Dutch, though, you can have 6 people. And you go Dutch, all of you pay. All of you pay for yourselves. Okay. Let's go halves is a little different. If you go Dutch, then everybody pays for himself. If I have a steak that costs £20 and you have chicken that costs £10, you pay 10, I pay 20. If you go halves, maybe Barry has a steak for 20 and she has a chicken for 10, but they're going to both pay 15. You see, slightly different. Okay. Unfair. Yeah, very unfair. Yeah, truly. Well, anyway, he's the guy. He should be paying anyway. It's nice of her to offer halves. Okay, Ken, number 3.
Shall we get a bottle of wine for tonight? Come on, it's your birthday. Let's splash out on a bottle of champagne.
Okay.
No?
No. Yeah, that's right. Okay, it's not one that Americans use, so it's right, but as an American, I would definitely use a different verb, which means the same thing literally. Let's splurge. Splurge. Yeah, let's splurge. If you're going to splurge, you're going to spend extra money. You're going to spend a lot of money, maybe for something foolish or something transient, something that doesn't last.
I pictured that little actual image of splashing the bottle, the champagne, yeah. Splashing the bottle from the bottle. But that means about cost for money.
Yeah, that's right. You're splashing out your money out of your wallet is splashing out of just spreading everywhere out of your wallet. That's right. That's the idea. Now, look, you wouldn't use splurge. If I bought an air conditioner a few months back, and I spent a little extra money because I knew it had a better energy rating. I knew in the long run it would save me money, and it was better quality. So, okay, that's not splurging. That's a kind of a sensible investment, in my opinion, anyway. That's not splurging. Splurging is, yeah, a bottle of champagne, whatever, going out to a club, maybe splurge on a weekend in Paris. Okay, things like that. You spend money on things you don't really need. Yeah, I was a little confused, Ken, because I'm not exactly familiar with this splash out. I understand it means the same as splurge, but I was also confused because you might say, let's dip into, but not on. On doesn't work. You can dip into a bottle of champagne.
That's
Yeah.
literally funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's dip into a little champagne. A little sarcastic way to say it, but yeah, anyway. Senior number 4.
You play the national lottery, don't you? Do you actually make any money? Yes and no. I certainly don't lose money. I reckon I just about break even.
Yeah. Break even, you don't make money, you don't lose money. And this can be used everywhere in business, whatever. Going to Las Vegas for the weekend, anything where you're actually paying money, investing money, whatever, you break even. Not making money, not losing money. Okay, Ken, number 5.
Number 5. My uncle's left me £3,000 in his will. I'd probably save it on it or invest it. Or I wouldn't. I'd blank a spending spree and buy all the things I've always wanted.
For £3,000. Okay.
I'd go or go on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, go on.
Go on.
Go on a spending spree. All right. Very similar to splurge, but usually you use splurge when you're doing it for about one thing. Let's splurge on a trip to Paris. Let's splurge on a bottle of champagne. A spending spree, obviously you're going crazy. You're running amok and you're buying everything that isn't nailed down. Yeah. Have you ever gone on a spending spree, Ken?
Me?
Yeah.
No,
Ooh,
never.
me? What?
But I watched the Michael Jackson documentary, maybe interview with BBC.
Yeah.
He went to the antique shop. He just said, "I have all of them."
Okay. Well, all right. If you're Michael Jackson, then
Yeah.
I guess you can have
But
a
I think
ridiculous.
Fincher did that for the TV documentary because his job, selling the dream to the people. Maybe.
Yeah. I'll
Yeah.
buy all of them.
Yes.
Okay, Michael. Calm down, Michael. All right. Yeah, very funny. Okay. Sometimes women go out of control with their credit cards and go on a spending spree, for example. Yeah. Some of us never go on a spending spree. I have definitely splurged before, here and there, but I've never been on a spending spree, really. Senior, number 6.
I haven't got enough in my bank account to pay for the car to be repaired. Okay, we'll just have to our savings then. Have to dip into.
Yep. Okay. All right. We'll have to dip into our savings. Very good. You can dip into your wallet for some cash. Okay. Dip into is actually used in a variety of ways to mean taking cash out. You can dip into your wallet. Okay. Dip into your mom's purse and take $20. Okay. There's another word that I might use here. I was actually kind of looking for when I was previewing this. We'll just have to tap our savings is also possible. Tap is used to talk about, well, just using a resource, any resource. Oh, we'll tap into another account. We'll tap into another source. We'll tap into another market. We're talking about utilizing some source, usually of money. But you can use tap into for other things. Okay, we'll tap into the university's data bank for the information, I guess. So you could, all right. You tap into something as a resource, whether it's money or something else, information, what have you. Dip into is just used for money. You wouldn't dip into a data bank to get some information. No. All right, Ken, number 7.
What are you going to do with the money you got for your birthday? Spend it? No, I'm going to blank it for a rainy day. I think save.
Yeah.
Save it for the rainy.
Save it for a rainy day. Yes, I'm going to save it for a rainy day is a very standard kind of phrase. A rainy day meaning, troublesome time in the future. Yeah, that's it. Okay. See, now we missed 7.
How is it that you can afford to go on holiday somewhere nice every year? Easy, I just put a bit of money aside each month just for my holiday.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
There's a side here. Oh yeah, there it is. Okay, put aside a bit of money each month. You could also say I just set aside a bit of money each month. Either one would actually work perfectly fine. Sure. All right, Sina, do you try to set aside a little bit of money each month for your
Actually,
savings or for holidays?
I set aside almost all my money each month, so
Do you? Okay,
yes.
good for you. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, all right. Review. All right. Complete the review of the idiomatic expressions used in this unit. All right. Well, maybe we'll do that, and also we got a lot of time, so maybe we'll try using them as well or explaining them. Okay, Ken.
Okay, blank halves.
Yeah.
Huh? Half halves.
Halves. That would be quarters. Okay.
Is it an option?
No, there's no options here. We're just trying to remember, but you kind of came in, I think, after this. It starts with a G. Okay, and if we're going to, here's another way to say the same thing. Let's split the check.
Go Dutch.
But
it's not half. G.
Yeah.
Go
Yeah.
halves.
Go halves. That's it. You got it. Go halves. Split the check is actually much more common, really. Let's just split the check. It's a little different, go Dutch and split the check. If you go out with 8 people and the check is $80, then if you let's all split the check. Everybody just pays 10. Call it even, regardless of what you may or may not have eaten or drank or whatever. If you go Dutch, everybody figures out exactly how much money they spent, what they drank, what they ate, and they all pay each for themselves, is the idea. Normally, for Americans, we don't bother. Nobody says, let's go Dutch or we'll go Dutch we don't really do that. We just, whatever it is, we split the check is normal. If we go out with a bunch of people, no one wants to be bothered counting it up and then somebody's short, and then we all have to get mad at that one person who didn't pay enough money, and it's just a whole lot of garbage. I'd rather pay $2 extra and avoid a big fight. So pretty much going Dutch really doesn't happen unless it's two people and it's very obvious. All right.
So go Dutch between two people. And if it is many people, just split the bill.
Okay, I'm saying in American culture. I don't know about other cultures. Maybe in another country you like to sit around with 8 or 12 people while everybody figures out exactly what they spent, how much money they spent. But Americans can't be bothered to waste that much time or start a fight. It's just much easier to say, all right, you know, the bill is $180. There's 12 of us. That's $15 each.
Yeah.
Simple math. Okay, it's easier.
Same here. Yes.
Nobody would do that. Nobody would bother. Right. That's what I'm saying. So what I'm saying is in American culture, Americans don't use the expression let's go Dutch. They just, even with two people, they just split the check. They really don't. It's very rare. It's possible, I guess, but it would mean you're probably going out to lunch with somebody you don't like. when does that happen? You know, it doesn't even make sense. Okay. All right. Anyway. All right. Senior. Number 2.
Go on a spending spree.
How about you, Senior? Have you ever gone on a spending spree?
When I go on my vacation and I have a certain amount of money and I want to spend it, yes.
Okay. Okay. A spending spree is usually, by the way, reserved for talking about buying things, material objects, products. I don't know, electronics, clothing, whatever. If you're going to go, like if you're on vacation and you're talking about, oh, I spent a lot of money to go to a show, and then we went dancing, and then we stayed in a really nice hotel, that's not really a spending spree. You're splurging. Splurging on a nice vacation.
I meant only shopping.
Yeah. Oh, you meant on shopping. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. All right. Good for you. More power to you. All right, Ken, number 3.
Okay. Cost and vowel and a syllable. What is it?
Okay, cost of vowel and a consonant.
Yeah, not syllable, consonant. Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Very common one. Widely used for anything that costs.
Yeah, like arm and legs.
Yes.
Arm and leg. Yeah, a leg.
An arm and a leg. That's it. Yeah, that's it. Basically, for anything that costs more than we think would be normal. Anything really expensive, or even something that's cheap that costs way more than we think it should cost. All right, Senior, number 4.
Breakeven.
Breakeven. Okay. Usually with money, it doesn't really have to be though. If you invest time, but you get something out of it, I guess you can break even. Usually with the money though. Talking about money. You don't make money. You don't lose money. Do you ever gamble, Senior?
I don't know. In my childhood, it's like machine with toys. Yes, I spend all my money on this machine to pick up a lot of toys.
Okay, and how did you?
Actually, one time I went home on my foot because I didn't have money on taxi or some transport. I lost all my money.
Okay. You went home by foot or on foot, either one. By foot or on foot, because you lost all your money. Oh, okay. So Okay. You got cleaned out. If you go to Vegas and you leave with no money, all right, here's the expression. So you got cleaned out at the old kitty game, kitty toy grabber game, or whatever it is. Bummer. You did not break even. Okay. Ken, number 5.
Dirt cheap.
Dirt cheap. All right. Were you ever be able to buy something dirt cheap?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, I often go to the 100 yen shop.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of items are just 100 yen.
Okay. Right. In the United States, they have flea markets where people just come and sell things, or garage sales. You can pick up all kinds of stuff dirt cheap. Yeah. All right. All right. Sinya, number 6.
Splash out on a new watch.
Splash out on a new watch. Okay. I can't help myself. I'm an American, so I use the word splurge. Yeah. Spend extra money. Maybe more than you should is kind of there's a connotation, a little bit of inference that maybe you don't need to be spending all that money, but yeah. Ken, number 7.
Pick up a bargain or two.
Okay, yes, very good. I don't know. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it's whatever.
But a bargain, why or two?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. Pick up some bargains, pick up some good deals. It's also used pick up I picked up a good deal at the flea market yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah. No reason, really. Or, whatever. It's common to use with co-located with the object nouns, a bargain or a good deal, but I picked up a carton of milk on the way home from work. I mean, I picked up a flashlight while I was at the mall. It doesn't matter. It just means you got something. Senior number 8.
Dip in your savings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. And dip into can be used for basically any money. Dip into your wallet. Dipped into his wallet, pulled out a $100 bill. Ken, number 9.
Save money for a rainy day.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Do you have some money saved for a rainy day?
Yeah, sure.
Sure. Good man. All right. Okay. A little money you put aside or set aside in case of future emergencies. Senior, number 10.
Tight our belts.
Tighten. Yeah.
Tighten our belts.
Yeah. Tighten our belts. All right. What's the meaning?
So we should start to spend less.
Yeah. We need to be more strict with our budget. Yeah. That's it. All right. Ken, number 11.
Put 500 pounds blank for holiday. Pounds blank on the holiday. Break?
No. It's a particle. Okay. Put 500 pounds aside for a holiday.
Aside.
It could be put 500 pounds away for a holiday, meaning you save it.
Okay. I see.
Either way, it means you save it. Let's put some money aside. And we'll use it if we have to, like that. All right. Meaning save. Senior, number 12.
Pay through the nose.
Yeah. All right. An exaggerated way of saying you're spending too much money. Kind of similar to the idea of extortion, really. Yeah. Okay, this expression is used when you really don't have a choice but to pay. You know, I have to get to the airport. It's the only cab. It's 4 in the morning. You might have to pay through the nose. He may rip you off, but if you don't have a choice. Ken, number 13.
A cost over the top.
Well, this is kind of weird. Well, I think they're looking for a bit over the top, but
Okay, a bit over the top.
yeah, I
A
don't
cost
think
a
you.
bit over the top.
That's a bit over the top. Okay, okay. I don't think you need a bit. I mean, at least Americans don't. Well, that's totally over the top. It's way
Mm,
too much. That's
mm,
a bit over the top, a little too much. It's kind of over the
mm,
top, isn't it? Often
mm,
posed in the uh, as a tag question. It's a bit
mhm.
over the top, isn't it? Okay, and last one, Senior.
It set us back a bit.
All right, meaning,
It's expensive.
yeah, um, yeah. Well, okay. This idiom is used when we are saying we spent a lot of money, but we're embarrassed to say exactly how much money we spent. Oh, it set us back a bit. Or when we're guessing because we don't know, when we're talking about somebody else. Oh, look at their new car. I'm sure that set them back quite a bit. Uh, when it's used because we don't know how much money something costs somebody else, or because we don't want to tell somebody how much we spent. Maybe we're a little embarrassed. Okay. In any case, thank you, Senior. Thank you, Ken. Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you very much.